Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Tyler from the Shell Realm, and today I'm going to be bringing you my updated version of Salamangreat. This is going to be the one I'm going to be taking to the Springfield Regional on Saturday, and I think it's really well from playtesting, and I think it has really good potential. It's a 42 card main deck and regular 15 card extra deck, but let's get into the deck, and I'll have explanations for all my choices, but just for regular, usual 3 Gazelle. For anyone that doesn't know, Gazelle is basically, if it's normal or special summons, you Foolish Burial a Salamangreat card from your deck, and say if a Salamangreat leaves your field while it's in hand, you can special summon it. It's usually good if you have a Spinny in hand, and you have, say, Foxy in hand too. You summon the Foxy, excavate, get top 3, and grab a Salamangreat card from it if there is any, and then make Banelinks, search for the field spell, bait out the Ash or effect failure or whatever, and use Spinny's effect to discard itself, target a Salamangreat card you control, give it 500, and then that'll activate Gazelle's effect to special summon from the hand. Then you can continue your plays. And again, standard 3 Gazelle, 3 Spinny. Spinny again, discard, give a Salamangreat card you control, 500 attack. Actually, no, it's just any card on the field, right? You get target one face-up monster on the field. So this can help with the fusion effect, because when this battles a monster with a different original attack, this gains, what, double attack, I believe? Yeah, double attack. So really good, really, really good. And it already gains attack when it's fusion summons, so why stop? And also, if this card's engraved, you can special summon it, but banish it when it leaves the field. So more or less, you're going to be using this with Gazelle and making Mirage Salio. So really, really good. And it keeps on recycling itself. So as long as you don't banish it, you should be set. But just watch out for call by, because call by, yeah. Instead of the 3 Foxy, I played 2. I like seeing it at times, but depending on the hand, I think it's better at 2. Just because certain plays. But this excavates cards and blows up spells and traps. The one Mole, no one likes Mole really much, but I do, because I've gotten Regeki'd a few times when I playtested this, and board wipes hurt a lot. Target 5 Salamangreat cards, you graveyard, shuffle them back, then draw 2. So it's a pot of avarice. It's a really, really good card. I don't know why people sleep on this card. Granted, it's level 1, but especially to a Link Zone, a Salamangreat card that is a Link, then just keep going with your plays. So you can play not Junk Forward, Psychic Wielder, which I did have a build in that, which was the last video, and 2 Tracker, but I still like this. And again, you can make Link Revo if you really want, but I don't play that in the deck. So continuing is the 1 Jack Jaguar. If this card's in your graveyard, you can shuffle 1 Salamangreat monster in your graveyard, special summon this to a Link Zone, Salamangreat Link Zone. And usually you're going to use this after using it for Sunlight Wolf, and then you get Sunlight Wolf's effects after this special summon to the zone. And yeah, so it really helps with plays, and it inflicts piercing damage if it attacks the defense position. So if someone puts the defense position, swing with this first, and depending on what the difference is, there you go, it's extra damage. And level 4, so you can help go for Abyss Dweller. And same thing with Falco. Falco, if you played Mirror, which I don't think it's that good, it's an alright card, but you bounce a Salamangreat card you control back to the hand, special summon this, and this card is sent from field to graveyard. Target 1 Salamangreat spell or trap card in your graveyard, set that target to the field, to your side of the field. So that's more or less the reason you're going to use it. So you can either use this, and well, you're going to have to. You're going to have to use this and this to make Abyss Dweller, and this stop Abyss Dweller helps a lot. Trust me, the mirror match, ooh, your opponent cannot do much. It stops, what, Thunder Dragon, the mirror match, and Sky Shark a little bit. So really, really good. Next for the support cards, going to be 3 Buffalo. This is really good. So if you see like 2 of this in hand and you use this to make a Banelinks, discard the other copy, draw 2. I don't know why people aren't playing this all too much, but level 3 also fire, so you can keep recycling it with the Sunlight Wolf, because it is fire, add it back to hand if you reincarnate it, and just have it set up for the next turn if you really want to draw. But you're only going to want to use it maybe once. But if you really want to just BM, you can do too. 2 Lady Debug. I don't like seeing this card all too much. Depends on the hand. Just due to the fact it's not level 3 and it's not fire. So you can use this with the Jaguar or the Falco to make the Abyss Dweller. Just again, level 4. That's about it. It's the main searcher for a lot of the plays. I don't mind it. It depends on what I excavate and draw off of Buffalo and Foxy. But if I have, say, Salamangreat Circle, then I'm not worried about this card. Unless I really have to play it, then I'll use it. But it searches low. If this card is normal special summoned, at 1 level 3 or lower, Cyberus monster from your deck to hand. So, not bad. Just again, not fire and, of course, not level 3. So, that's going to be that. I play the Artifacts package, which is going to be the 1 Scythe, and then, of course, the 3 Sanctum. So, I've seen this card in my hand quite a few times. And I think once when I was testing this online, it got actually twin twisted. So for anyone that doesn't know what Scythe does, if you use Sanctum, special summon this on your opponent's turn, and your opponent cannot special summon anything from your extra deck. So it stops Thunder Dragons, you know, Sky Striker, Mirror Match, stuff like that. So really good, and 2200 attack, level 5. So really good card. For the hand traps, 3 Ash, good hand trap against the mirror. And I've been seeing people go back and forth on this, but I like 3 Joel because that again stops Thunder Dragons, stops Sky Strikers, stops especially Danger. This stops Danger heavily in its traps. So they try to use 1 Danger, get special summon off with the effects, then they try to draw one, then just Droll. Then they have to think out their plays a little more carefully. So this with a call by set and an Ash in hand, really helpful. And plus you can add Ash back with Sunlight Wolf because again the reincarnation effect is just bonk. But that's going to be pretty much it for the monsters. So up to the spells, you're going to be playing 3 circles standard. Basically protects Salamangreat monsters. Quick effect also is a Rhoda for the whole deck. So add 1 Salamangreat monster from your deck to hand, and again, quick effect. So you can do this on your opponent's turn, and more or less I do on my turn. I hardly use the other effects. Once in a while I will, but not really. But on to the next one, 2 call by. 2 call by I think is better, especially if I get ashed on my turn. And I still see this card come up a lot, even though I have it at 2. You can play a third and probably cut something, or you can probably sideboard the Super Poly I play 1 of, because this card actually came up when I was really playtesting at locals. Someone tried to Fusion Fire, I was going to get the Mirror Match, and someone tried to Fusion Fire my Sunlight Wolf with my Jaguar, and I Super Poly'd them. So I had this set, discarded, made my Violet Chimera, then they had to just pass. So I had a 28 beater on the field. Really good card. I recommend main deck at this. I've been told otherwise, but I like it. Then next is the 1 Monster Reborn, help extend plays. So if you drop something, then Reborn, keep going. Then, of course, the 1 Fusion of Fire. You can use. It's also treated as a Salamangreat card, so you can Foolish Burial it with Gazelle, and you can also grab back with, you know, Sunlight Wolf. So, depending on what combo you want to do, if you're going second, grab this one. You're pretty much set for game if you have a spinning in hand. So, give it attack, boom, crash. Then the 1 Sanctuary, really good card. I've seen it get twin twisted, which at that point it's like whatever because you probably already had your plays off. But I've come to a lot of conclusions where this doesn't hurt the deck as much as I thought it would. Like, I can still continue plays, I can still make plays, but the reincarnation effects do kind of hurt a little bit. But I still think it's good at 1 because you already search with Banelinks. Then Will, your soul charge of the deck. You can play 2. I've tried it, I've seen both of them, and I don't know what to do with at least one of them, and I can't discard it. So I like it at 1. 1 is, I think, the better number. So its first effect is you get to special summon a Salamangreat card from either your hand or graveyard to Yeah, just hand or graveyard. Then you can send this face-up card from field to grave and target one Salamangreat link monster you control that was link summoned using the same name. And basically, you get to soul charge, depending on the link rating. But they have to be in defense mode, so that helps you go, again, with the Boral Load, Update Jammer combo. And if you have Fusion of Fire, make that, you're good. So that's going to be it for spells. More of a heavy monster lineup, but I still think it's good. So onto the traps. 2 Rage. Rage, I was kind of going back and forth on, because I don't know why people put 2, but then I read it further. Just the fact that you can pop 2, or max 3, due to the fact that you can play, if you actually make Heat Leo, which is your link 3, this card can blow up, like literally blow up the whole field, depending on what your opponent has. You can stop combos, stop plays, things insane. And the other effect is send one Salamangreat monster from your hand, hand or face up on the field to the graveyard and target one card on the field straight. So that's really good. You can also search this with sending it to the graveyard by Gazelle, and then adding it off of the Sunlight Wolf. And then Roar. Roar, basically, if you Foolish Barrel this, you can actually, when you reincarnate, this sets itself, and basically you just set plays. But when this card is sent to the graveyard the second time, banish it when it leaves the field, where it just negates and destroys if you control a link monster, a Salamangreat link monster. And fortunately for the expensive cards, 3 impermanents, because impermanents, I've seen this come up a lot, and I like it. A lot of builds I saw from, like, Germany didn't really play it too much. They didn't play a lot of hand traps from one of the builds that go going off. But I think it's good. Really good in the mirror match, and especially if you have it set, you can evenly stop a whole bunch of crap. But finally, 3 Artifact Sanctum. Use this on your opponent's turn, and you're pretty much set for game. So that's going to be it for the main deck. Off to the extra deck, like I said, you play the 1 Boral Load, the 1 Update Jammer, the 1 Hida. Hida is really good, especially if you don't want your opponent, if you're going against a mirror match. Your opponent cannot grab their monsters that they need, and as long as they're fire, you're pretty much set. It summons to a link zone that she points to. Really good, really, really good. Link 2, so you can take their Ash, you can take their anything, that's because you're going against a whole fire deck. 1 Phoenix to blow up back row. 1 Dweller for the mirror match, and like the ones I described earlier. 2 Heat Leo. This can help with the Violet Chimera, especially if it's reincarnated summon. Cards link summoned, you can target 1 card your opponent controls in their spell and trap zone, shuffle it back. Then 3 Sunlight Wolf, most expensive card, the extra deck, for the Salamangreats at least, going up to $11. When this card it has no effect when it's link summoned, but when it's first link summoned and you summon something to a zone it points to, doesn't matter what turn, you get to add a fire monster back from your grave to hand. So, as I've seen one person do, they summoned to a link zone he pointed to from their side, and they got to add an Ash back. So, just be careful if you're going against a mirror match, don't do that. But, really good. And if it's reincarnated summon, you get to add a Salamangreat spell or trap card back from your grave to hand. So, really, really good. Then 3 Banelings, because standard. Banelings is your searcher for the field spell and protects your Salamangreat monsters. Then 1 Stalio. Stalio is really good. I play at 1 just due to the fact you can shuffle back with Jack Jaguar. And you really don't want to go into it more than once. If you have to go more into once, then you're probably losing. But really good, special summons from the deck. And if it's used as link material, shuffle 1 card from either part of the field back in the deck. Really good. But it has to be used as links for a link summon of a Salamangreat. Then of course the Violet Chimera. Like I said, gains double attack and half of the additional attack from whatever you use to fusion summon it. So it can become a real big boy. And right now I don't have the sideboard like completely flush, but this one I'm running for right now. 3 Ogre, 3 Reaper for the mirror match, 3 pink tops for going second, and 3 twin twister because back row hurts. And yeah, pretty much it. Again, good for the mirror match. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and if you do like this, please do leave a like and comment down below. And the next video we're going to be coming out with, hopefully after this one, is going to be the Time Lord one. I'm also going to be working on with one of my buddies, Trickstar Trains. So look forward to that. That's going to be interesting. And hopefully this deck comes in pretty decent well for the Springfield Regional. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and again, like the video and subscribe. Check you guys later. Bye bye.